What's good, YouTube? Taz back here again with another Pokemon video, but today it is going to be a guide for like super training and breeding. So you can see down here, I already have my what is that thing called? The super training screen open. So what you do, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to bend that screen. There we go. So those of you that don't know, super training's been introduced. And what you do is pretty much, it's like a mini game. And every mini game is like a skill. So there's 3 levels. 2 and 3, and of course they get harder by, you have to do more to, yeah. Anywho, so pretty much they're like these balloons, and you like shoot these soccer balls at the balloons. And so I'm training a hippo to be on my team, so I'm super training him with a hippopotamus. It's actually a she. Alright, so this is you're gonna need to use both screens, so I'm gonna back up there. Okay, so you got hippopotamus here. And then you just like shoot the soccer balls. And then you hold it to charge up your stuff, right? So you just kind of hold it. And it shoots and you're like, woo! So one of the things that you're gonna need to know is this only does the EVs for your Pokemon. So you'll hear a lot about EVs and IVs. And IVs you can't really control as much as you can the EVs. So IVs are like, I guess like independent values, or like EVs is what you're training during your game. During this is EVs, which are effort values. And then IVs are more of like inherited kind of traits. So for instance, the hippo I'm training has 5 IVs maxed out, all but defense. So, I mean, I think that's pretty good. Some people would keep going for all 6. I think it's fine. So what you see here is after every game, you get a little punching bag, and they just like hit it with their head. And there are different levels. There's a small, there's a medium, and a large. So small and a large. Well, I'm missing a medium-sized bag. So what you do, your goal is to get those little, like this is like yellowish area. I don't know why it's showing up weird, but your goal is to get the yellowish area all the way down, all the way down to the corner. And that's about, when you're looking at it from like this bar graph on the corner shows your progress. So when you're looking at it from this perspective, to get a skill maxed out, it's like a little bit under half. And so I'm quite above half because I've been doing attack. So it's a little bit of below half. And so each skill is probably like 45% of this bar. So then you have 2 45s is 90. So then you have 10% to use for whatever the third skill you want to do with. And that's just guesstimating, really. That's just whatever. So it's not accurate at all. But so each skill, if you want to max out 2 skills, you're going to get like just a little like, you can see the little gradient scale. There's little tick marks there. You'd get like 3 or 4 tick marks below full. So you'd have to continue doing another skill. So yeah. So you keep training, and then you keep getting different little punching bags, and then the punching bags give you the points as you saw. And the points make you attack harder in the game. in like this little mini game. So I was only hitting like, I don't know what I was actually hitting. I wasn't paying attention. But it's more than what it was. It's 627 now when I power it up. And then, so as I was saying earlier, sir, for EVs and IVs, EVs are the things you train during this game, or if you want to do it the old-fashioned way, every Pokemon gives off EVs, but certain ones. So what Grimers are more known for that are HP EVs that they give off when you beat them. And so if you want to do it kind of the old/harder way, because this makes it a lot easier, you'd have to go and you'd have to calculate, okay, how many does each Pokemon give off? Because a Grimer gives you 1 HP, but a Muck gives you 2. So you're going to need half the Mucks, if you will. You would need half the number of Mucks that you would need to get to whatever, versus if you did Grimers. And so that's kind of the EV, or that's the EV thing. IVs, what you do is you breed with a Ditto. Yeah, we'll do that one. So what happens is you breed with a Ditto, right? So this is the Hippo I'm training. I already know it's 5 IVs. So in X and Y, they have this guy over in Cloud City, the bottom right corner if you look on the map. Why is it onto my Pokédex? So if you look at the bottom right corner of the map, it's that Cloud City, right? So I got my Flame Body Talon Flame that I'm using. So Cloud City, bottom right corner of the map. And I think I just backed out. Wow, where am I flying to? Probably Cloud City again. That would be hilarious. I don't know where I'm flying to. Really? Okay, so you fly to Cloud City. Let's say you fly there. You go into here, and then you talk to this guy in the purple and black outfit. And so you say, hey, let me judge the intriguing potential of your Pokemon. And then so you're like, okay, well, I just bred this Hippo. Let's see what this Hippo does. And he'll say, I see, this Pokemon has outstanding potential overall. And there's like a chart for like, it's like above average, average. It's like average, above average. I think then it goes outstanding and then superior. And I think it goes something like that. And that's how many IVs it has. It's like on a scale. Incidentally, I would say its greatest potential lies in HP, attack, special defense, and speed. So you notice he left out defense. Simply can't be beat. That's how I judge it. And so then what I do, for a quick little whatevers, I do the little markings down here. So he has all but defense, so I go, okay, HP's number 1, attacks number 2, and you just keep doing that. So defense is he doesn't have, so that's why I left that one grayed out. Okay. And then I also was looking around, and I think on the home screen of YouTube, when I logged into YouTube, I found it was just one of those random videos. It's like, you might be interested in watching. And so we're going to test it out. But it was a video for faster breeding, and I was watching it, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay. But so what happens is we're just going to do 2 eggs, because it'll be nice and fast. What happens is I haven't hatched those eggs or ran with those eggs, except for right now. I put them in the PC when I got them. So I have a Talonflame with Flame Body. And what you do is you grab your eggs and you fly to the center of Luminois City. And at this point I use the hatching power. But so what I do is you go to the center. And I use my O powers Hatching O power. Hatching 3. Use. Okay, so you hop on your bike. Biking it. And then you take a penny and you just kind of like stick it gently in there. And you can see that I'm just kind of, whoop, you go in literally one direction the entire time. So if you mess up, you have to like undo the penny. But don't put it in there like, just don't ruin your stuff. Because people also block your way, so you gotta pick the right. Yeah, this is not gonna work. So it's hard to move once you have the penny in there. So just make sure you're not going at like a downward angle when you do it. Okay, so try like the middle is good because no one really walks in the middle. And then we'll just keep roaming around. And then it takes like a minute or so. And then you'll hatch your eggs. And that's pretty much the fastest way I've seen. Because, you know, you don't really... Unless you run into stuff, you're not going to get stopped or until the eggs hatch. And then I always just... You just kind of lightly put it in there. Oh! Shoot, it's a Bulbasaur egg. Yay! I forgot I was breeding Bulbasaurs. That was months ago. Well then. Anywho, so that's pretty much that strategy for hatching the eggs once you breed them. One of the things you're going to need is a Ditto from a friend's safari. That had... Cause Ditto, friend safaris give off Pokemon that have multiple IVs maxed out. So you get Pokemon like... In a normal Safari Zone, you would get a Ditto. Because Ditto's a normal type. And that Ditto would have multiple IVs already maxed out. And that's how you would get it. And then you give it a Destiny Knot when it's in the daycare. And you do whatever with the Everstone to get whatever nature and stuff you want for the other Pokemon. And then they get that IV in the egg. I was lucky enough to receive a 6 IV Ditto from someone over Wi-Fi, I don't know who. I don't know why this other egg isn't hatching. We're gonna see. Okay, that's gonna be heard. So I don't know what Pokemon this is. I'm assuming it's another Ditto. Or another Bulbasaur. Don't know why it's not hatching. There we go. So I always, every time an egg goes to hatch, I always just, I don't know why, I always take it out. But, so that's that. Oh, it's an Aron. That's why it took so long. Why was there an Aron egg right next to a... Okay. So that's that. My hatching power also went off right then. So, ooh, female. So that's that. That's a fast way for breeding. Oh, Rockhead with relaxed nature. That's good. Okay, so that's the fast kind of breeding way and how to play the super training games. If you like this video, drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more guides on how to do things. With that, have a good day, everyone. Hope you have fun hatching and playing your Pokemons. Peace out. And leave your friend code in the comments, and I'll add you.